Almost ready for game time at Rogers Center as the roof is shut to keep us nice and warm. It's the home opener of this new season between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Touchdown. Aledmys Diaz.
Takes this the other way to right. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Here tonight.
Here's Brett Gardner now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Matt, when you're on a struggling team, you always look around and say, this is win night. We got the ace on the mound. I don't care how poor you're playing. When your ace is throwing, you feel like you got a chance to win that game.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled back.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
The 2-2 one more time. High in the air out to center field. Pilar's there. And he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box, Rendell Grichuk. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And the pitch. Swing and a miss on the sinker. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Spangenberg ranging back to the track. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. They lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Baseman Devin Travis.
Seared down the first baseline. And Harold, we take a look at the Cardinals entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Standing in, Kevin Pillar. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Into the windup and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Grichuk looking up. Gone! Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Left side. Garcia over to his left. Throw gets him. 2 down. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. First pitch on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is in the air out to right field. Santana moves over, and that ends the inning. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Anthony
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Very weakly on the ground, but it gets foul. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Nelson Cruz.
Nelson Cruz is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Cruz awaits the 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with the 1-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Ball 3. 3-2 now. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. So coming to the plate, Greg Garcia. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there in this situation. I may see him come back with that. This hitter's so amped up, ready to go. Nice job of pulling the string.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Eduardo Escobar standing in as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Polanco is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Gregory Polanco. He'll be in there to start things out against Adam Wainwright.
Gregory Polanco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Grounded to the right. Rizzo is there. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw on to first, and Wainwright has it working now. 2 away. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 delivery. Swings through it for strike number 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Number 4,
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, Danny Santana. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. First pitch is a sinker, too low. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out, 2-0 now.
That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball wasn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Nope. 3-0.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aledmus Diaz. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Runners on first with 1 down. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. The 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the runner moving here on that 3-2 pitch. With only 1 out, this guy at the plate swings the bat really well. So it's likely he'll put the ball in play if it's a pitch worth swinging at.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Aledmus Diaz goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Brett Gardner will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
Tulowitzki into shallow left, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Corey Spangenberg. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Corey Spangenberg.
Oh, that grounder got him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Batting ninth.
Now to the plate, Russell Martin. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. A swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit. Digging in to try it again, Devin Travis. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Devin Travis.
From the stretch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field. Gardner patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. Striding in, Kevin Pillar. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. This is flared right back over the mound. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. Digging in for his second at bat, Josh Donaldson. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a high pop up. Wainwright is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Here's Randall Grichuk. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder Randall Grichuk.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And that misses 2-1. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. 1 down. Ready for another chance. Anthony Rizzo. He drew a walk his first time up. Into the windup and the pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
On the ground to the right side. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nelson Cruz.
On the ground to the left side. Donaldson's up with it to second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings, as that one will retire the side. Striding in once again, Jose Abreu. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming from Wainwright. This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit. Here's Gregory Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Gregory Polanco.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Right to him. 1 there. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. Stepping up now, Kendrys Morales. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Gardner is there. And that ends the inning. So striding forward now, Greg Garcia. He'll be the one to lead things off now against Aaron Sanchez.
Garcia.
In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Polanco going back, and this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay, but he is in there with a triple. So stepping in, Eduardo Escobar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, You're hoping that he swings at that one.
And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1. Now at the plate, Yadier Molina. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now, behind 0-2.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
Throw gets him. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Danny Santana reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
That misses. 1-2. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Troy Tulowitzki comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Troy Tulowitzki.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard to the right side. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Standing in, Corey Spangenberg.
Fielder, Corey Spangenberg.
Now here's the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing. Jeez, finally. That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
1 run, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Russell Martin now 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Martin.
Wainwright's ready. Here's the first pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So he delivers with 2 away, and the bottom of the 5th marches on. And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground to third. Beautiful diving stop. Great job to make a play on that ball, but he's unable to turn it into an out, and the inning will continue.
Center fielder number 11.
Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And here's a ball hit in the air. Rizzo has room in foul territory, and that's going to land foul. Ready on 1 and 2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. They'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup over the inside corner. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Ready for another chance. Brett Gardner, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit to first. But no, he puts on the brakes and will head back to first. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Randall Grichuk.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1. He's set, and the 3-1 pitch to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Grounded to first. Fielded by Abreu. They get the force at the plate. On to first, and Rizzo's retired as well. A double play. Here's Nelson Cruz now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Nelson Cruz.
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Sinker, and this one's over as well. 0-2 now. And this is low, but a good block that time by Martin to keep it within reach. Working to keep it tied. Here's the pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. Digging in to try it again. Josh Donaldson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Josh Donaldson.
Now here it comes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Gardner on the move. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now.
The first baseman, number 79.
So here's the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. Digging in once again, Gregory Polanco. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. In the air, down the left field line and deep. Grichuk on the move. And this will find the wall down near the 328 sign. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. Digging in the switch hitter, Kendrys Morales. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The runner scores from second. Throw won't get him. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Tulowitzki.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Well, you see there on the graphic, he's at second with his fourth double here on the season. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Grichuk is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Spangenberg. A hit in 2 tries so far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Bouncer down the line, but it's foul, strike 1. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Curveball close, but it's 1-1.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And tack on one more, make it a 4-1 lead. Striding in once again, Russell Martin trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is Gardner. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Spangenberg is on his way home. And the run will score all the way from first. Into the box, Devin Travis. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground to short. Diaz brings it in. Throw in time, and they stop the bleeding as this side is retired. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Ready once again, Greg Garcia. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. And that's in there for strike 1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Line to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
1-1.
That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Under this one is Polanco, and he's got it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The batter, number 4.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. And a curveball that time that broke too low. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Ready for another shot now. Danny Santana. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Number 17 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Blue Jays, number 17.
Brendan Drury will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 27, Brandon Drury.
Now a bunt attempt here. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball one.
That's a big fastball.
Oh, he pulls the string on the circle change. 1-2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. From the belt, the pitch. This is flared out towards second. Tulowitzki for 1. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Center fielder, Kevin Pillar.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Lifted in the air out to center field. Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out. Leadoff man gone, and that'll bring in the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Into the windup and the pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
The first baseman, number
so here's
79.
the slugging first baseman, Jose Abreu now. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a ball, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he misses. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Slow roller left side. Throw not in time, and he beats it out for his 3rd hit tonight. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Gregory Polanco. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Scooped up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Digging in, Aledmus Diaz. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aledmus Diaz goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. Brett Gardner is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, and a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
And this one's in the dirt. And a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get him to chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now. Into the box now, Anthony Rizzo. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Well, that's a good swing, but he just threw it right by him. You know, when you're facing the guy throwing that hard, you almost have to start your swing the minute that arm gets in the slot ready to deliver. He's throwing that hard.
The next 0-2. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Pitch is popped up. Number 17 is under it near the mound. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Kendrys Morales. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8th.
Designated hitter, Kendrys Morales.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Garcia backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Digging in now, Troy Tulowitzki. He could really use a knock here. For 3 in the game. Into the windup and the pitch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Boy, if you're the pitcher, you're feeling good. That either says I got great stuff or he just doesn't know what he's doing right now. Even the great ones take bad swings, and that was a bad swing.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. At the plate, Corey Spangenberg is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. 0-1 count and the pitch. He couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
The catcher, number 55.
Into the box now, Russell Martin. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Fouled back. 5-1 our score as we play the 8th. And there's a swing and a miss by Martin as he falls behind now, 0-2. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here, 1-2.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Here's Nelson Cruz now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Roberto Ozuna takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Number 54, Roberto Osuna. This change defensively for the Blue Jays. Now catching. Number 71, Carson Kelly.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a high pop drifting into foul territory. Abreu is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Greg Garcia. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. A little bouncer. That rolls foul for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And the pitch on 2-1. And this is on the inside edge, perhaps off the inside edge, but it's a called strike. 2-2 now. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Spangenberg moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 7.
Eduardo Escobar standing in. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. And there's a swing and a miss on a good pitch. And now the Redbirds are down to their final strike. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. St. Louis, good night. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, it wasn't exactly a dominant outing, but he did pitch well, got him into the 7th inning, and kept his guys in the lead, and he'll take home.